Welcome to another episode of D&D Quick Tips, advice for players and dungeon masters. Today's tip offers 3 pieces of advice for DMs on dealing with evil player characters in the party. Depending on your gaming group, evil PCs can be a major headache and even ruin a campaign, or they can lead to some interesting inter-party conflict. Campaigns designed around evil PCs and backstabbing can be great, but this advice is intended for DMs who aren't running this kind of campaign. So here are 3 ways to avoid evil PC headaches. Tip 1. Consensus. Before any characters are created, ensure everyone agrees on whether or not they want to play in a campaign that allows evil PCs. Some players simply don't find the constant threat of backstabbing to be an enjoyable experience. And no one should be forced to play in a campaign in which actions they find morally reprehensible are encouraged. By default, evil PCs shouldn't be allowed unless all players agree. Tip 2. NPCFICATION. If you've agreed that evil PCs are not allowed in your campaign, that doesn't mean you have to straitjacket your players' role-playing. If you feel a PC's actions are straying toward the path of evil, warn the player that this is a campaign in which the protagonists are heroes, and evil characters will become NPC villains. If a player is a staunch advocate of putting roleplay above all else, and truly feels his character has become evil, then he should be accepting of you taking over his character and continuing to roleplay him accordingly. Tip 3. Indentured cooperation. If you've agreed to allow evil PCs, but don't want a campaign in which the PCs backstab each other, create in-game failsafes to ensure their cooperation. Maybe, if the PCs ever become separated by more than 5 miles, they suffer from a debilitating illness. Maybe anytime one dies, the others can no longer gain XP until they try to raise him from the dead. Maybe they collapse in crippling pain if they attempt to commit any kind of treacherous act against the other PCs. All of this can be accomplished through the will of the gods, cursed items that cannot be removed, or powerful rituals. Take-home message: don't allow evil PCs unless all players are comfortable with it. Make PCs that turn evil become NPCs, and find in-game ways to make the party cooperate.